Peace, family. Concha Queen here. And in this segment, we are going to be discussing the new harvest season. Happy Mabon. How's everybody doing today? You see me burning my Palo Santo, chilling with my music in the background. How y'all doing? So we're going to be getting into some of the rituals, some tips, and what is this fall equinox? What does it mean? What type of energies are hitting the planet right now? And not only that, but like y'all know me, I'm all about like, well, how can I use it to better my life? You feel me? That's all we want to know. How can we use these energies to get what we want? So I am just clearing the space right now because y'all already know the portals are wide open. Whenever there is an equinox or solstice or like a crossing over from one season to the next, that is a doorway. And doorways open portals, which means that higher beings can come through and lower dimensional beings can come through. So I definitely would advise working with your guardians. So whether that may be the guardians of the gateways may be Lord Ganesh behind me, which is the elephant god in the Hindu path. You could work with Ampu, which is known in more of the Kemetic path. Work with Saint Peter if you're more working with the saints. Working with who else? Elegua, Papa Legba, Legba. Right, if you're working with the Santeria or the Voodoo path, Hecate, if you're working with the Wiccan path or the Celtic path. So it really depends on who you want to work with, but try to figure out what's a really good deity to work with that opens up the doorways and stands at the gateway to the portals. Because once you become friends with these deities, they make sure that no lower dimensional beings or intruders come into your space. So make sure that you be friends with these guys. You don't want to get on their nerves because like it's up to them to allow what comes through and what doesn't. You feel me? And get the really good book, Encyclopedia of Spirits. So anyway, that's just some tips for you guys, right? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and also hit that thumbs up button to show your support. And welcome to all my veterans in the building who have been in the building for a little minute with me since the beginning. Family always holding it down. So look, we're going to get into this harvest season. So first of all, today is the first day of fall, the autumn equinox. So we are crossing over into a new season. We're leaving summer, the summer festivities, turning up. Now it's time to kind of simmer down, relax. It's the beginning of the Libra season, right? Shout out to the Libras in the building, right? Libra season right now. The scales, Ma'at, right? Ma'at is the scales. Ma'at is the goddess of balance and fairness and justice. Now we got to realize that because we're entering into this new season of harvest, you guys, it means that now is the time that you're going to reap what you have sown. So everything, all of the actions that you've been putting into the universe, all of the mental intentions, the emotions, whatever you've been doing from the beginning of this year up until now, you're going to start seeing manifestation. If you've been doing, let's say, the rituals that you guys have put in for the summer, what was that? The eclipse, remember earlier in the year? I definitely feel like you're really going to start seeing things come full circle. Thank you so much for the donation, Bree Bree. Ashe. I love you, Bree Bree. That's my boo. My boo hot right there. That's my boo. So anyway, while we burning this Palo Santo, this is a sacred wood. This means holy wood. Love Palo Santo. It's way better than sage. Just my personal opinion. But I'm going to give you guys some tips. So where was I? Basically, this is the season of harvest. So basically what's going to happen is all of those intentions that you've been putting out into the universe, you're going to start seeing it come full circle. If you've been having a really hard time with manifesting things, if you feel like no matter what you do, nothing is coming into fruition, your manifestations are not coming through as you want them to, or maybe they're coming in too slow, too delayed, one of the things that you may need to do is a road opener. Right, like a road opener candle spell, a road opener bath. So we're going to get into some herbs and rituals that you can do to help open up the way so that those blessings can come to you. Because there could be some obstacles there that's not allowing those blessings to come. And as soon as you do that road opener, I'm telling you, you're going to start noticing like blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm telling you. So So the harvest season basically means that now's the time to manifest all of the things that you put forward. Now you're also going to notice that I was talking about in my previous video, Saturn went direct, which means that those people who have done you wrong in the past are going to come back begging you for forgiveness, going to come back for a second chance. This represents exes coming back, okay? Old friends that probably did you wrong, people from the past that you probably cut off because they didn't appreciate you or did you wrong or whatever. They're going to try to come back because one, karma, Saturn is kicking their ass, and two, this harvest season is making people reap what they've sown. So if you've been a really bad person, if you've been putting out bad intentions into the universe, if you've been really negative towards yourself or towards other people, you're definitely about to get that same energy coming back at you. It's the law of cause and effect, known as karma. And so now you're going to reap what you sown. If you've been a really good person, you've been grinding and, you know what I'm saying, like helping other people, being a good friend, being a good lover, being a good mom, being a good parent, being a good dad, being a good, just being a good being. I definitely feel like you're about to reap those rewards starting today if you haven't started seeing it manifest already. So you're going to start seeing manifestation. You're going to start seeing some shifts and changes, especially with that opening of the portal since Friday the 13th, the last full moon that we had. So the moon is currently waning, which means that energy is kind of simmering down. Things are starting to things that are not for you are removing themselves, and the energy is kind of like harmonizing and balancing itself out with that Libra energy with the scales, which represent justice. So now would be a really good time to do some rituals or manifestations for like a reversible candle, working with the just judge, right? If you guys are into like the Santeria path, you get the just judge candle, and you ask the spirit of the just judge to intervene on your assistance. Any type of deity that deals with justice, Ochosi, is really good to work with at this time, because now the scales are going to be tipping into righteousness, right? So whoever been doing stuff wrong, doing things, being really, I wouldn't say ratchet, but the opposite of righteous. You feel me? Just being crazy, working crazy with these energies, not respecting the earth, not respecting these energies, not respecting the craft. Well, you think you was getting away with it, but you can't escape the laws of the universe. I always tell you guys this, the laws of cause and effect. You can't run from it. So anyway, I'm loving this Palo Santo right now, guys, and I'm just making sure that my energy is clear. I always smoke this to clear the energy, to open up the way for righteous beings. You feel me? Because there's always evil eye watching. So we always protect ourselves from that. You feel me? Always got my protection. Shout out to the moderators in the building. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up, family. We come up in the building. We got over 200 or something people up in here and 45 likes. I know you guys could do better than that. Don't do Conjure Queen like that, y'all. Actually, I'm giving y'all free tips. I'm about to give y'all some free rituals. You feel me? Free of charge. And these rituals work. So all of my rituals work. Check out my testimonies and my Instagram. You feel me? So what we talked about. So we talked about the season of the harvest. And if you're coming into the channel a little bit late, the live a little late, don't worry, I'm going to save this so you guys can check it out a little bit later and take down notes, because it's going to be very, very, very valuable when you want to put these rituals into practice, right? And they're really simple, very cost-effective rituals that you guys can do. So anywho, Ashay, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. The likes went up crazy. All right. So let's get into what type of rituals you guys need to do for this season. So one of the rituals that you guys can focus on is blessings. Blessings, spiritual blessings, financial blessings, money. Let's say if you guys are having a really hard time with money, I would definitely recommend doing some money rituals, money spells at this time, building wealth. So wealth, when you do a ritual for wealth, it's not just focused on money, right? Because there's different types of wealth. There's spiritual wealth, there's wealth with friends, there's wealth in love, there's wealth in health. Like your health is wealth. So when you do wealth, it's really a form of prosperity, which I like to do because it represents like being prosperous and wealthy in all aspects of my life. And that's why when you get the road opener candle, which I believe there's two types. There's the green and the orange one, and then there's the rainbow color one. No, they have three. They have one that's all green, they have one that's green and orange, then they have one that's the rainbow. I like to use the one that's the rainbow because it represents all of the chakras, which opens up all your chakra centers, and also it represents like the seven dimensions, the seven different the seven African powers, the seven Indian powers, the seven harmonics. Like 7 is a very sacred spiritual number. So I like to work with the 7 rainbow candle when I'm doing road opener rituals, just to let you guys know. And I hope you guys are taking notes. You feel me? Or you can always watch this again. Another ritual that you could do is what I said, money, wealth, do some health spells. Like if you've been having issues with your health, now would be a really good time to light a yellow candle. One thing that you want to do is you want to put out some corn and some tobacco for your spirits. So if you don't smoke, like let's say for instance, if you got a pack of cigarettes, go get a pack of cigarettes, get some Newports, you feel me? Get some Black and Milds for your ancestors. Put out some corn in the cob for them. Put it like in a nice little bowl. Don't be cheap either. Don't give them no 2 or 3 pieces of like kernels. Like give them some freaking corn. Cause some of y'all be mad cheap with y'all ancestors. Then y'all got the audacity to be asking for like mad stuff. I cannot with y'all. Y'all better start being fair. Remember, the Libra scales is all about fairness. So if you asking for a lot, then you better be willing to give a lot. You can't be asking ancestors and spirits for all of these stuff and you don't give them nothing. Y'all don't even put water on the altar. Come on. Y'all gotta do better than that. You feel me? So anywho, put out some corn and some tobacco. And this is also very especially powerful for those who have Native American blood. Some of y'all may come from the Aztecs, the Olmecs, the Mayans, like I would always tell y'all about. You feel me? Definitely works well with them. And it works well for most spirits because tobacco is the offering for the dead. You feel me? Especially the Indian spirit. So put out some corn and some tobacco. You can either smoke it and blow it. If you don't like to smoke, you could just like light it and put it, you know, right there and let the smoke go. Or get some loose tobacco and burn it on charcoal and put a bowl of corn out for them. Cause why corn? 'Cause I know some of y'all gonna say, why corn? Cause corn represents prosperity. Corn represents abundance and a harvest. So you're harvesting this corn. Corn represents like abundance coming into your life. So whatever you offer to the ancestors, the spirit guides, is a reflection or an aspect or a symbol of what you're trying to bring. I put this bowl of apples to represent sweetness. Like I want to bring sweetness into my life. Or I put this bowl of corn because I want to manifest harvest into my life. I'm ready to harvest my blessings. You feel me? We do things because of symbolism. Put a clean glass of water because I want to represent, I want to manifest clarity, right? So yeah, another thing that you guys can do, and make sure you share this ritual with people because sharing is caring. Like a lot of people need to know how to do these things. These rituals are so simple. Another thing that you can do for this, for tonight or even like this fall season, but it's better to do it sometime this week because it's going to be really powerful. With the new moon and everything and the shifting of the dimensions that's open. So your ancestors are going to probably be coming to you. Your dreams are going to be really powerful at this time. And stay tuned towards the end because I'm going to be answering some questions. I know you guys got questions. One thing that you can do is get a pot of water, boil the water and put like cinnamon and orange peels in there. And what you can do is like, you could just either boil it to let the aroma fill your house. It's going to smell freaking amazing. Or you guys can like take some of it, you know, or you could do both. You could boil it, let the smell permeate your house, which brings money and blessings, the spirit of wealth into your house. Make sure you open up the window so that the spirit could come in, right? And then what you could do is you could use that water and add it to your floor wash first thing tomorrow morning. So you're supposed to mop when the sun is coming up in order to bring things in, and then you clean your house when, like, to clear things out, to remove things and banish, you clean when the sun is going down. Okay, but if you gotta work or go to school and you ain't got time for all of that, then you can just do it tonight. You feel me? Or whenever you can. Remember, magic is all in the attention, right? Energies. That's what we're working with right now. We're working with the law of vibration. Everything vibrates. Everything is energy. The seven hermetic principles, the seven hermetic laws. We're going to get into that in the classes. So you boil those things, and you're gonna love it. Trust me, you're gonna notice the difference. And also you could take a sweet bath. So a sweet bath is basically, a lot of people know how to do banishings and stuff like that. But if you don't take sweet baths and you take too many banishings and cleansings, you could wash away your luck. And that's why a lot of y'all are probably like having money problems or love problems or feeling stressed out and drained because you're not replenishing the energy back. And you're supposed to do sweet spells or sweetenings, right? Sweeten your energy up. So you could take a simple bath as far as like, it could be as simple as sugar water, y'all. Sugar water, okay? You could take some honey and milk, You feel me? Bathing in basil, which is really cool because basil is good to cleanse and also to bring money and luck. The colors that you want to work with is yellow, orange, brown, green, like earthy colors. Colors that represent harvest, the earth. It's too quiet. Put some music on. All right. We good? Music not too loud, right, y'all? I got a vibe when I'm coming through. All right. Incense that you could burn is patchouli, cinnamon, that Ganesh incense or road opener is really good. Sorry, I got an itch on my eye. Okay. Don't you hate when that happens? Anyway, cause I be trying not to get my eyelash in my eye. So I already talked about the road opener. You're gonna light a road opener candle. If you could get your hands on some road opener, if you can't, get your hands on whatever you can, like one of the colors I told y'all, and just like bless it, put your intentions on it, envision like these big ass gateways just opening for you. And whatever you want to come through those gateways, imagine, like, close your eyes, meditate, burn a candle, have your incense popping, you feel me? Have your offerings out with the corn and tobacco or whatever, and you just see like money coming in those doorways, love coming in those doorways, butterflies representing transformation coming in those doorways. Remember, the subconscious mind is very primitive, so you got to keep it simple. The subconscious mind is so ancient that it doesn't understand the power, like the words, so it understands symbols. You guys got to understand the power of symbols. So once whatever you see coming in through those doors, when you got your eyes closed, you chanting or doing your mantras or whatever, like you sit there with the road, you see the gateways opening up and that money pouring in, gold coins pouring in, butterflies, like whatever, you feel me, coming through. If you want to have a whole bunch of dudes chasing you, be like, all right, look, I want more dudes, you feel me? Like, I imagine a whole bunch of sexy ass men running to you, like, or whatever. You feel me? Whatever you want. Like, this is the time of harvest. So whatever you want to manifest, do what thou wilt, man. It is the Lord. Now, another thing that you want to do too, if you guys don't have a bathtub or you guys don't have time for all of that stuff, you feel me? Like, if you like, look, Country Queen, I don't got time for all that. Like, just tell me something that's going to work quick because I need it now. Feel me? I want my money and I want it now. All you got to do is wash your hands with some basil water. Right? So you could either like do the cold method where you just sit like the dried basil. You could use fresh or dried. Dry, if you, most of us have like the little dried basil seasoning in the cabinet in the kitchen. Just get you like a teaspoon, feel me, like a little bowl or whatever. Put it in there, and then you just like literally like wash your hands in the bowl, and you're gonna start seeing the water change colors. But if you want to boil it, you could boil the basil first. And then, like, once it cooled down, you could wash your hands in it. And do that before you do your prosperity ritual. So that way you have the magnetism of money and wealth on your hands. You feel me? Or whatever you do. If you're about to go gamble, you're about to go to work, you're about to go to a job interview, you got to shake somebody's hand. Like, it's all of that is good. It's a quick little way to, like, spruce your energy up. Sweeten up your energy. If you don't got a bathtub, you can just take some of that and just like wipe yourself down or put some in a spray bottle, shake it up, so you could be on your way. You feel me? So those are some quick little freebies I gave you guys. Feel me? Free of charge. Thank you, everybody. Whoever donated, thank you. I appreciate the donations. If I missed it because I was chatting my mouth off. Now's the time for the Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, now's your time to ask. I'm going to answer them. Let's keep the questions very specific and on point. Focus on this season, harvest, whether it's the new moon, Mabon, or whatever. Oh, my nails getting nice and long. I love it. Shout out to the Libras in the building. Greetings, Marcella. What's up? Brianna, Warrior Empire. Yes, Warrior Empire. Yes, please hit that like. Warrior Empire, I got to make you a moderator up in here because you be on it. There we go. You are a moderator, Warrior Empire. Haha! You have upgraded. Welcome to the moderator gang. Oh yes, Dr. Isis. I got my 16 pennies tonight going to the crossroads. Yes, today is Monday, yo. Today is a perfect day. Matter of fact, shit, I almost forgot. That is an awesome ass idea. I think I'm gonna go to the crossroads too. Thank you for that reminder, boo. Yes. What you talking about, Makeda? Yeah, 16 penny ritual. Valencia, we talked about some of the rituals for the to use for this. You might have to watch the replay. If you guys want to know what the 16 penny ritual is, it's on YouTube. Just type in 16 penny ritual conjure queen and it's gonna pop up. It's a really popular video that I have, and the testimonials speak for themselves. Da, 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 da. Makeda says she haven't been sleeping. Why you ain't sleeping, Makeda? Let's get to these questions. Can I use the road opener online diffuser and get the same result? What? The road opener online diffuser. Thank you, Dr. Isis, for the donation. I don't know. I don't understand the question, beloved. What can I do to deflect energies, people that are no longer serving my highest good? Do a banishing ritual, my love. Do a banishing ritual. Clear them out of your space. You feel me? Let it go. But this is more so a time to do like harvesting. I really wouldn't want to waste my energy on focusing on negative stuff right now. Like right now is a time to focus on things that you do want. Like harvest means to attract, to bring, to reap, to take. So I'm not gonna sit here worried about my enemies. Like the most I would do is just like do some reversible shit. Like light a reversible candle so that way that shit fucking hit their asses and you can focus on your life. Like don't even waste your time on your enemies. I keep telling y'all, like when you protected, you don't have to be worried about stuff like that. They shit gonna hit themselves. What's up, Makeda? You been relaxing? Oh, I thought you said you haven't been sleeping because you said no sleep. Is this a good time to work with St. Martha? You can work with St. Martha if you want to. I wouldn't say no. Marcelia, what can I do for inflammation pain in the legs? It really depends on what's going on with your legs, love. One thing that I know that's good for inflammation is taking things like cleaning out your system with burdock root and stuff like that. Thank you, Jason Johnson, for the donation. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You said, can I point the camera down 1 inch? If I do that, you're gonna see my cleavage. I got it this way for a reason. I don't want my titties all up in the camera, y'all. This ain't a porno. You feel me? Ha! That's crazy. Speaking of porno, did you guys know that Pornhub pays like 10 G's, $10,000 like just to do one freaking video? I'm like, yo, I'm in the wrong profession. I'm doing the wrong type of videos. Let me get my ass on Pornhub. I'm just playing. Can I ask the question about graveyard dirt? Does anybody at Conjure Queen have tips on working with the graveyard? Oh, girl, if you want to do some graveyard work right now, it's powerful. Go to the graveyard at nighttime. It's gonna be a little creepy though, because you're gonna see some shit because the portals is open, but the energy is active. You feel me? That's a whole nother video on graveyard dirt. You gotta do it when you know what you're doing, because you end up like taking some shit back with you back home. Just leave your offerings. Drop some pennies and some whiskey and walk away. Are you helping hand candles and yarrow root seed good to work with? Oh, the helping hand. Sorry, I read that wrong. With yeah, you could use that. Yes. 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 Helping hand, yes. The wise fox. You said your magic never works. You probably gotta do a road opener, booby. If your windows don't open up your door. Okay, Katrina? Warrior Empire, goodbye. Contra Queen gonna be the only witch on porn paving the way for porn witches. I am not doing porn, even though they pay a lot of money. 10 G's for one video is not bad. How do I close the gates with Papa Legba? You close the doorways, like once you give your payment and you walk away, like that's that. You feel me? Okay, the reading other questions. What about my answer? What was your question, Tammy? Y'all be getting tight when I don't read y'all questions. Y'all gotta realize there's mad people in here asking questions. I love y'all, but I try to read what I can. How do I need to have corn and tobacco? Can I just use tobacco? Use what you got, booby. Okay, 89 flowers, use what you got. Don't worry about me. I told y'all if you don't have that, use what you have. Are there any moon rituals or crystals that you suggest? Ooh, what happened? That we use at this time? You mean moon? Anything that's dealing with money and attraction. Citrine. What's that thing? Lodestone, pyrite. Oh, yes, great question. See, I like these questions. Corey Williams, what's the purpose of working with crossroad deities during this time? Okay, excellent question, Corey. So pretty much the purpose of working with the crossroad deities at this time is because we're literally in a crossing between one old season and a new. So they call that like the paradox, when we're crossing over dimensions. Basically, when we're crossing dimensions, what's happening is that the portals are open. So now is a really good time to work with the deities who stand at the gateway. So that way you petition them and say, hey, you're the keeper of the door. It's like the bouncer, right? You're trying to get into the club. You ain't got $20. It's $20 to get in. So you got to find a way to finesse your way. Like, all right, look, I ain't got money right now to get into the club. But, if you could find a way to sweeten up the bouncer, to make them like you, to flash them your titties, to, give them a little flirt or something. You feel me? Then the bouncer might be like, you all right. You can get in the club. You feel me? So it's something like that. Like, you got to know how to sweeten up the guys who are the bouncers to these, who hold the keys to these spiritual riches. They are the bouncers that allow like certain people to come in. If you want to get into the club, then you got to be sweet with these guys. That's the purpose of working with these deities at the crossroads, because they literally hold the keys to what comes in and what comes out. Everybody has a gateway deity. Everybody has certain deities. Everybody has ancestors. Everybody has deities. Everybody have guardian angels. There's nobody who's not protected. The only thing the difference is that there's some people who's oblivious. You feel me? They don't know what the hell going on. They don't know who the hell they are. They don't know what day it is. They just so lost in the source under the spell called the Matrix that they are just out of it. But the more you know who you are, the more that your ancestors and deities come to you. This is why you want to work with these deities. You can work with several one of them. Get this really good book, Encyclopedia of Spirits. I don't feel like walking over there to go show y'all, but get Encyclopedia of Spirits. The link is in my bio. Click on the Amazon link. It's going to take you to where I get my books from. The Encyclopedia of Spirits. It's going to tell you all of the spirits that you could work with that are at the crossroads. Check out it's like a whole encyclopedia of spirits, feel me? And you can figure out which deity resonates with you. Emma, I was getting a headache until I reached. Headaches are normal. Headaches are normal. It's part of the upgrading process. The DNA activations are happening. So a lot of y'all may be seeing some shadow people. Don't be afraid. The portals are open, so that's normal. It's normal. If you guys don't like seeing stuff like that, then do not. I repeat, do not burn mulane. Do not burn mulane. Do not drink mulane. Do not work with mulane. because Moulaine will make spirits manifest. Now, if you feeling ballsy and you like, nah, fuck that Conjure Queen, I want to see some spirits manifest. You feel me? I want to see some shit. Okay, well then, burn some Moulaine with some frankincense and a little bit of mugwort, and you're going to definitely see some spirits come through. If you want to work with the lesser keys of Solomon and channel some shit and bring some spirits in your house, go ahead. But I recommend, if you're going to do some evocation, you might as well do that outside. Go to an abandoned building. Go to an abandoned parking lot. Get you some cascarilla or some chalk or efun and draw it on the ground, the sigils. The Lesser Keys of Solomon. Get that book. It's really good. Do you have any book recommendations? Yes, I do. I'm tongue-tied. Jason Johnson. Check out my Amazon link. I have my top books that I loved, books that changed my life, in the Amazon link in my description. Maniela, I'm not skipping anybody. I'm reading questions as they go. I'm picking random questions. No favoritism here. You feel me? When people donate, of course I'm going to answer their question, right? That wouldn't be right if I didn't. Is there a certain order we should read the books? No. Any order is fine. Oh, chasing maidens. See, I like questions like this. Why I can't ask deep questions like this? Is sex magic considered a form of road opening? Yes. Chasing maiden. Excellent question, booby. Like if I did myself and then see the gateway and prosperity flowing, sex magic is gateway. Sex is a gateway. When you're on the brink of orgasm, you are like literally a flood of energy is coming in, chasing maiden. So if you feel like you've been blocked, like if you want to work with some manifestation, sex magic, money magic, blessings, healing magic, sex energy is the most powerful freaking force. Powerful. You're using that Kundalini energy. Can I work with Ganesh in a plant form? Yes, you can. I forgot what plant would be Ganesh though. Work with a bamboo plant. That's good for money. And you don't even have to really take care of it like that. They don't need sunlight or nothing. They're easy to work with. Can a deity come to you because they want to work with you, Star Jill? Yes, they can. Sandra, can I add catnip and basil to a money oil? Yes, you can. Corey Williams, check out the 16 penny ritual for crossroad rituals, my love. That'll get you started. See the poet. What if shadow people stand over you when you sleep? Say the 23rd Psalm, and they will leave you alone. And put a glass of camphor and water by your bedside. Palm plant. Oh, yeah, that's good too. Is it safe to do blood magic at this time? Blood magic is really powerful, Mel Brown. You can use your blood for whatever you want to do, booby. But just know it's very powerful. But yes, you can. But you also know that when you use your blood, spirits are attracted to blood. That's why when women are on a menstrual cycle, you got to be careful of where you go into. Like, when I'm on my cycle, I don't really like going to graveyards. I don't like going to, like, funeral homes. I don't like going to crowded places like that, like places where people died, you know, because then spirits get attracted to you. You ever notice that cats follow you when you on your cycle, girls? Like, cats will follow you. Thank you for the donation, Divine Love. I've been obstructed for a while now. What to do? Divine Love, do that road opener. Watch this video over. I don't know when you came through, but when this video is posted, watch it over. And check out some of the tips that I gave to clear your energy and to harness this manifestation that's coming through. Do the 16 penny ritual. Ask spirits to release or remove whatever obstacles that's preventing you from being liberated. Lucid has, why was today so off? Such a weird energy. It really depends. I don't know what off means to you, booby, but it also depends on what type of energy you've been putting out to the universe within the last couple of months. You're harvesting what you put out. If you've been putting out bad energy, booby, that bad energy is coming back. Sometimes some people feel lightheaded because there's too much energy and they're sensitive. So it may not be bad energy. It might just be a lot of energy. Like I was meditating this morning. I meditate every morning and night. And like out of nowhere, I was just like, I felt like I was high as hell. Like I just took a big ass pull of an L. I'm like, God damn. Came out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, that's that energy shift. Them portals is open. Sun gazing is really good for your pineal gland. Where do you get what you're burning? Palo Santo, you could get that from Amazon. I'm the Amazon queen. Or a Botanica, spiritual shop, a Wiccan shop, magic shop, occult shop. If you're going to ask questions, can you be more specific? What crystals do you suggest meditating with? It depends on what you're trying to attract. Let's ask some questions about this Mabon energy. Mabon. All right, loves. Well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. What is that? Do portals open like every season change? Yes, every crossing over, portals are open. Eclipses, solstices, equinox, they open portals. So make sure that you know, if you see some shadow people, you may see some ancestors come to you in a dream. Astral projecting is really decent at this time. Lucid dreaming, dream working, channeling. I'm about to do some channeling probably tonight. I feel like doing some channeling. Yeah, so but yeah, the portals are going to be open today. Some people started feeling it already. Today, tomorrow, the next day, you know, 3 days after, 3 days before, they say the portal, you start opening up the doorways. But do the road opener. Check this video out. Watch it over again, family. I don't want to make it too long. But if I didn't get to your questions, just drop your questions down in the comment section. I'm going to try to answer them as fast as when I can. Because I got to get started on my own rituals. But I just want to do this quick video. I gave you a lot of tips. If you came in late, watch the video over. Check out all of the tips, the rituals, colors, all of that you need to know, all of that you need to do. Very easy, cost-effective rituals. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you thumbs up this video and share this with a friend so it can help somebody else in their witchy journey, metaphysical journey. Any other last messages I think I want to give? Oh, yes. And make sure that you guys are not focusing on negativity, because remember, this is the time of harvest. So whatever you're thinking about or focusing on, you're going to make it enhanced times 10. So try to avoid arguments, try to avoid negative thinking, try to avoid depression. If you're feeling depressed, go for a run. Go put on some music and start dancing. Exercise, that releases endorphins. Eat a whole bunch of potassium. Eat a whole bunch of bananas and avocados, and the depression is going to go away. You feel me? Burn ancestor money. Burn ancestor money. I got the Amazon link where I get my ancestor money from. Or you can go to a Chinatown and get it. You feel me? If you got a Chinatown there, you're Asian shop. Big pole shifts are happening. Yes, Isis. Thank you, Candy Eyes, for the donation. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. Ashe. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anywho, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Happy fall equinox, Mabon, and may all your castings manifest as you see fit, right? Anywho, subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments and questions in the comment section. Until next time, Conjure Queen signing out. Peace.